This segment brought to you by Kansas Corn. Learn more at kscorn.com.
Welcome back. Now let's see what Kyle and Dwayne are up to today on Plain Talk.
Hi, this is Kyle Bauer with Plain Talk with Dwayne One Pin Taves.
Well, I don't see the point in having two.
I know.
It's not like I write any checks. The only thing I write is, well, I really don't write much of anything.
Can't write at all.
No.
You know, well, they say that on your desk you should have one pen.
Really?
That way you always know where it is.
Oh.
I literally have a dozen, if not more.
Well, if you lose that one, then what do? Just sit there and twiddle.
Well, I swear I lose.
Sit there and twiddle my thumb.
I just called Dwayne to write for me. I said, Dwayne, can you come down here and write something down?
Actually, I write more than I type.
Well,
maybe that's because I learned how to write and not.
I've
not
never
type.
seen anyone your age that can get a blister by typing because his two fingers in
fingers
the
get sore. I tell you what's worse, around the office here, we have some people that are like really good at it.
That's bad.
And they're just working away on there, and they rub the letters off the keyboard.
Yep.
Yeah, well, then take somebody like me that has to look at that keyboard and hunt around to find what he wants to do. It's kind of a problem.
I was somewhere the other day that I had to enter numbers, and some smart aleck, it was in a public place, had scratched the numbers off. I know, it was a phone keypad. Why would I have had a public phone? Do they even make those anymore?
Well,
but anyway, it was like they had scratched the numbers off of them, and I had to pull my phone out and look at where they were.
It's like, you ever drove a 5-speed before, boy?
Yeah, exactly.
You have to look at the knob on the shifter.
So have you ever driven a 3 on the column?
Yes. One of the most favorite vehicles of all time.
You're kidding.
We had a Chevrolet 19, I don't know what, gold-colored pickup at the ag shop in Mound Ridge, Kansas.
That's where I learned to drive the ag shop, but it was my ag teacher that had an old Dodge pickup.
Well, I don't know whether this was his and he loaned it to the department or not. It was the school's truck. Statute of limitations has gone well past now, so...
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Senior in high school, I was an aide for ag class, and I had gone up to the hardware store and bought some needed materials for someone on their project. And I'm coming back to school in the said pickup, and well, there was this dead end street that dead ended into the city park, and there was kind of gravel there, and that 3 on the tree was really kind of fun to drive. And so I was going to power slide it around that corner. I slid it all right.
Was there a barricade at the end of the street?
Well, there was kind of at one point, there was kind of a cable of which I might have drove over as I slid sideways into the park, slammed her back in first, drove up out of the crater and back onto the street and around the corner to the
Never
ag
did
shop.
Tell the ag teacher anyone how that big scratch got down the side.
Actually, I looked. There was no damage to the truck. The cable might have hung a little looser than it used to there at the edge of the park.
Well, our claim to fame is we were hauling tables for ag down to the armory, and we had like 8 of them in the back of the pickup stacked up there, hauling them down there, 3 of us. I remember who they were, but I will let them
You're gonna protect
remain
the
innocent. And I was not driving, but it doesn't matter. I would have done the same thing. Light changed right there by the post office.
Sure.
Hit the accelerator, and they unloaded just like dominoes right across that intersection. 8 of them just the entire width of that intersection.
Fanned them out like
you never
were playing
seen
cards.
3 guys run and pick up tables as fast in your life.
We'll finish with your fact or fiction because we hadn't got to it yet today.
There's not enough time. You got to catch me next time. It's not like you get paid to stump me.
Thanks for joining us. I'm your host, Jamie Bloom, and I hope you enjoyed today's show. See you next week on Farm Factor.
Closed captioning brought to you by Ag Promo Source. Together we grow. Learn more at agpromosource.com. Ag AM in Kansas online at agaminkansas.com.